So all of this, the vernacular, the mythological, and the scientific aspect of this concept of Gaia are part of the paradigm shift in planetary consciousness that will help Gaia decide what to do with us, because again, you know, the point is that we don't get to decide necessarily, but it's the forces of nature that are stronger, more powerful than we are, that get to decide whether we are a species that are going to continue to be welcome or not, because we should not forget that all species that have, the majority of species that have been part of the biota are extinct. It's natural for a species to become extinct at some point, with the major example being the dinosaurs. Nobody really knows why the dinosaurs are not with us. They were a very powerful species. It's one of those evolutionary question marks. And it is also, in a way, part of the new science. I was very honored when the Nautilus Award made me a silver winner in the New Science and Cosmology. Nautilus Award is a very, well, new science type of award books. People like the Dalai Lama, Deepak Chopra, and Starhawk get that kind of award, so I was very happy. But the idea is that in new science, matter is energy, and vice versa. If we look at the picture of the solar system, it looks like the picture of an atom that has maybe nine electrons and one nucleus. So now we know that this matter that, you know, we believe to be solid matter, and according to Descartes, is inert, right? Has no sensitivity, is actually empty, because it's made of atoms that are basically empty, but they have energy with these electrons circulating around the nucleus. Obviously, run-of-the-mill science has not necessarily awakened to this reality that matter is energy and energy is matter. You know, Einstein did, and other avant-garde scientists, but that doesn't necessarily translate in the most conventional practices or common practices of science. So that you know, as part of the old paradigm, this false sense of superiority of whatever is mono continues, right? And that's why being polyamorous is still considered quite esoteric. But if we look at polytheism, which is, you know, another way to say paganism, pagan spiritualities multiply the sacred in a form of polytheism. Then we look at polyamory, we see a parallel there. Polyamory, many loves, many deities. And if we look at the ethical aspect of polyamory, polyamory is also just. It is gender equal, and it promotes honesty. Unlike other forms of multi-partnering, like polygamy, which is often only, you know, only the male has the right to multiple partners, or even polyandry, which is the opposite, but it's still unequal. One thing that poly teaches us is that we are resources. Instead of allowing us to claim ourselves outside and say, you know, everything is resources by us, and everything is resources for us humans. In polyamory, we often act as amorous resources. For example, we share partners. And why do we share them? We share them because we can multiply, we can create abundance by sharing. Like if we share a car or a bus, you know, there's only one car for 4 people. But if we all want to drive our own car, then we need 4 cars. So it's, you know, it's much more intimate levels, but it's the same pattern of sharing resources. In this case, we talk about amorous resources.